A group of San Diego women is speaking out against a highly controversial medication for endometriosis.
Our Team 10 investigative reporter Jennifer Kastner has spent several weeks looking at thousands of complaints about serious side effects, including death. Jen.
Yes, Steve, Kimberly, the drug is called Lupron. Some people who take it have complained of severe bone loss, fatigue, headaches, depression, hot flashes, and more. A lot of patients say their doctors didn't give them enough warning about how dangerous this drug can be.
Some days I can't close my hands, can't open bottles.
I've lost some teeth. It was such a dark place for me.
If you would ask me if I would do Lupron again, absolutely not. That's like playing Russian roulette with my health.
All these women, all from San Diego, say they've been affected by a highly toxic drug injection called Lupron. It was originally developed to chemically castrate men dying from prostate cancer. It's also prescribed to relieve pain in women suffering from endometriosis, a condition that can cause irregular bleeding and severe pelvic discomfort.
Pain becomes our norm.
Despite the controversy surrounding the drug, the FDA reports that controlled clinical studies show it can be an effective treatment. But these women say the risks outweigh the benefits, risks that they believe their doctors downplayed.
I was told that it would just be a brief time of temporary menopause and that I would have hot flashes.
But nothing that was alarming at all.
There are multiple online support groups and websites dedicated to so-called Lupron victims like Terry Paulson. She was outgoing and active before taking it for her endometriosis. Now she has full-blown, debilitating osteoporosis.
What happened was her immune system started eating her own bones.
Dr. Alan Levin is a Harvard-trained immunologist. He's also Paulson's attorney. He's helping her sue the drug makers for $5 million. The lawsuit claims that at the time Paulson was given Lupron, the prescribing information didn't adequately warn of the risks of significant permanent bone density loss. The drug label warns that thinning of the bones may occur, which may not be completely reversible in some patients. But in 2011, years after Paulson took Lupron, the FDA reviewed studies and required that the label drop this. For a period up to 6 months, this bone loss should not be clinically significant. The women we spoke with report lasting side effects like joint pain, which can be caused by bone loss.
When you can't do this in the morning,
I still
without
have that.
calling into work.
Brooke Benedicts is the only one here who has not taken Lupron.
I declined it.
After, she says, she read up on the startling potential side effects. On the FDA's website, it shows that more than 25,000 adverse cases have been reported. More than 13,000 are deemed serious, including more than 1,500 deaths. The FDA maintains that just because these cases have been reported, it doesn't mean they're medically confirmed. For each reported case, there's no certainty that the drug caused the reaction. 10 News asked the FDA for details, but our request couldn't be fulfilled because of the government shutdown.
The problem with Lupron is not that the drug is bad, it's the manner in which it's given.
Dr. Levin says physicians need to stop using a one-size-fits-all approach to the amount of the drug that's injected into a patient, like his client, Paulson.
You have to monitor it extremely carefully because if you give too much of it, which in this case we did, then the patient suffers.
We asked drug maker AbbVie for an interview, but it sent us a statement reading in part, safety information for Lupron is well documented in the prescribing information. AbbVie regularly monitors and reports to appropriate regulatory agencies new safety information on an ongoing basis to ensure that our label contains accurate and up-to-date information to assist physicians and patients.
I say please do your research before you take it.
Like, I would never take it again, and I would never tell somebody to take it.
The drug maker of Lupron used to operate under the name TAP Pharmaceuticals. In 2001, it paid $875 million to settle a fraud case. It was accused of conspiring to give kickbacks to doctors who agreed to prescribe Lupron. Jennifer Kastner, 10 News.
Striking testimonies. Thank you, Jen.